I don't know that there is a more overwhelming passage possibly to preach on. I mean, this is, oh my gosh, this is such evidence of someone who has just prayed through their experience. I mean, think of John, right? Born and raised a Jew. So he's got all of the Jewish history, all of the stories, all of the culture in his DNA, in his whole DNA. And then Jesus breaks into his life at a young age, and he's following this mysterious character, and he's witnessing things that just when he thinks he understands, he doesn't. Like, okay, so this is the Messiah. Oh, well, what does it mean to be the Messiah? Oh, well, that's what it means to be the Messiah. So where's your kingdom going to come from? And then the Messiah gets killed, and then you're like, wait, that wasn't supposed to happen. And it's like, so this guy who's he's just taking it all in. And because of that, his interior life has a depth to it that we don't, I'm not saying the other apostles didn't have it, but it's not encoded in our gospel such that it's obvious. Like John is the one who, when they get to the empty tomb, Peter is like, look at all these claws and it's folded over here and what's going on. And it says of John, he's the one who sees and he believes because he's processing it. So what could this guy possibly say if he had to, in a nutshell, in less than 5 minutes, say what it meant for what he saw? That's the first 18 verses of John's gospel. In the beginning was the Word. And when he uses that word logos, he's referring to the wisdom by which all things were made. The Greeks in their Greek philosophy would speak of logos as like the intelligibility of the universe. The Jews would refer to it as wisdom. So in the beginning was this infinite wisdom. And this infinite wisdom was with God. So there's a distinction made. But the wisdom was God. So there's a comparison made. He was in the beginning with God. All things came to be through him. Which makes sense because from a Jewish perspective, God speaks. Well, what does he speak? A word. Well, the word was with God. He speaks the word and it was made and it came to be and it was good. Jesus was there. He was there, and John he just gets it. And this is the key. What came to be through him was life. And life is the opposite of almost everything that we experience. It's the opposite of chaos. It's the opposite of death. It's the opposite of destruction, of sickness, of the demonic. That's what came to be. That's what Jesus did the first time around. And that principle is coming into this mess, and he's going to redeem it. He's going to restore to it the promise it bore in the beginning that only he could do. So John will say, like, he didn't come and do this because man has chosen it or it was through natural means. No, it happened because God willed it, because he loved us enough to make this so. And then there's that plot twist. The light shines in the darkness, but the darkness could not overcome it. He was in the world, and the world came to be through him. But the world didn't know him. Like there's the tension that John is, so he's not even at the Passion. He's just in the first chapter, first 18 verses. But he's already saying, this isn't going to go how you think it's going to go. And the point that he wants us to reflect on is, but how is it going to go with me? Like he's breaking into my life. He's coming into my darkness to bring me light. Am I going to accept that the way the narrative clearly wants it to be? Or am I going to reject him the way he's already says everybody else is going to do. And that's left open-ended, at least at this stage in the gospel. And so, I mean, there's just so much more that could be said here, but I think that's sufficient for now. What I want everybody to take away is just John's sense of awe, his sense of mystery, his process in penetrating into it, but then also the invitation to layer this story on top of our own and then decide what the rest of the story looks like.